Hi everybody, this is Andy. It is March 8th today. I wanted to extend that thought experiment using the OpenAI Deep Research. And in today's video, I'm going to try to use we'll create the most difficult prompt I could think of. And it's almost like the holy grail. And I know this is going to make a lot of people uncomfortable, but I'm using this person as an example, and it's based on a real person, but I drastically changed the name. The education is roughly the same. I changed the locations. I changed the employment history quite a bit too. Uh, Much of this background, I didn't really change some of this too. But anyways, this is based on a real person, and here's the prompt that I'm going to use. Uh, she has not taken a French language test, but she thinks she could get an equivalent of CLB 6 in French. She also has a full time offer from her current employer in Quebec, but also a full time offer from a university in Ontario. Evaluate this person and rank different Canadian immigration streams or combinations that give her the best chance of becoming a permanent resident. So, in this example of deep research, I wanted to evaluate, and this is probably going to be the most difficult chain of thought and tree of thought prompt. And in one, and it's not a multiple shot; it's in one shot. And I really wanted to see how it would work. Now it could fall flat on his face, and I don't have too many attempts at this because I think I'm just down to three more tries because of my license. So here's my OpenAI deep research. Okay, I've got three more shots until three more attempts until March the 28th. So that's why I'm not doing multiple shots. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is this. I am going to upload the PDF. So I'm going to upload this PDF and I'm going to use that prompt. And I'm going to. Oh no, I can't actually. Oh, okay, that's really good actually. So this is a little better than Perplexity because it's an either or proposition. So that's another reason why I really like this. Okay, so I've uploaded the resume. And as you saw, this is the resume here. So, very qualified candidate, I think. I'll score about the right age. Tweak that around a bit. Okay, so I'm going to copy in the prompt, and I'm going to fire it off. And I expect this will take about, I don't know, 15-20 minutes to run actually. So I'm going to kick it off, and I'm going to pause it. Oh, actually, this is good. So it's already giving you some sort of evaluation. So I'm going to pause this. Yeah, much like before, it asks a bunch of clarification questions, which is great. So I'm going to fill those in. And actually, I made a bit of a mistake. So I'm going to copy this. So I'm copying this and I'm going to put it back to this sheet here. And I'm going to fill in the answers. Okay. So that's one, that's two, three. Okay. These are great questions actually. So number one, she plans on taking the TEF test next week. The Quebec offer is eligible for QSC QSC certificate. Three, the Ontario offer. I'm just making this up actually because it's really interesting that it's picking up all these different attributes. Okay, number four is really interesting. So she is working in Quebec. Uh, she actually prefers to move outside of Quebec. The actual candidate that I'm basing this on. So I'm going to use that actually. And this would be interesting because obviously, uh, she would then she could qualify for express entry with her Quebec work experience, but she uh, because I think the Quebec skilled workers app the Quebec skilled worker draws are paused. I think, yeah, she prefers to move to Ontario, but then it would affect her continuing work history. So it's quite interesting. Just judging by these questions, that's actually already did a little bit of thought into it too. She has not entered into the pool, and she's currently single. All important questions. So even these follow-up questions are actually super handy. So okay, so I'm going to copy this in, and I'm going to let it run. Now, hopefully, it didn't forget about the previous information. So it's good to see that the context window included it. Does she need the fastest route PR? Oh, okay. This is fantastic. This is the point I was trying to get at, actually. She is willing to take a longer route for a higher success rate. Okay, and I'm going to pause it again. And that's the message, and it's starting the research now. So some of the results are coming in. Again, it would be great. I mean, it's obviously fantastic that OpenAI has provided these agents that does the web crawling and the web scraping. And I'm not trying to disparage any websites, but I would prefer it to sticking to official government of Canada websites. But it's really, keeping this log is actually quite interesting to me. Each, and so this is interesting. Does she want to wait? Yeah, possibly, but then her age score is gonna decrease.
A few moments later.
Okay, it returned information. I want to see how quickly, how long it actually thought about it. Oh, in 7 minutes, which is a lot faster than some of my previous runs actually. So I've just got, oh, that good thing to note that actually it counted my edit as as a prompt. So I think I had three to start this example. Now I've just down to one. So what this means, I won't be able to do too many of these anymore. And off the top of my head, the first thing I would say is that it's providing me so much information that I actually need to pause and think about what it's actually telling me, which is a good thing. This is fantastic. Um, and let's see some of the text here. Ontario PNP job offer, employer job offer for the worker stream. This offer, this path offers a very high chance of PR approval by leveraging a full-time job in Ontario. And again, I said I just made up this scenario where she is not taking French language test, but she thinks she could take the equivalent, get the equivalent CLB 6 in French. She has a full-time job offer from her current employer in Quebec, but she also has a full-time job offer from a university in Ontario. So that's where that's getting it from. So it's picking up like a tree of thought. So this is fantastic. Express entry federal worker stream. Now, yes, she should enter the pool. Now, the federal skilled worker stream, haven't seen a draw in a couple of years. So it's on the books, obviously, but you as an RCIC should keep that in mind. And actually, I want to double check something. So the rounds of invitations, check previous rounds. I haven't seen. I think it's 2021, maybe. I can't think of a single draw. Well, this is even better. So I'm gonna sort it by the round type. French federal skill worker. Okay, the last federal skill worker draw was 2 years ago. So let's go back to the results. Oops, the wrong tab. Now, I would change this prompt and tell it to evaluate the draws. Because I think I should clean this up and say evaluate this person ranked different Canadian immigration streams. It gives the best chance of becoming a permanent residence. I would say also add in change the prompt to say evaluated based on the draws for each provincial and federal program. So, and I'm going to add that to my prompt list there. Quebec still work again. I don't think Quebec has had any draws. I think they've suspended it. I think PQ. Okay, is this the new one that they're talking about? I think so. So Quebec is the program selection has replaced the PRT. So I think it's pulling up the right one. Has replaced PRTQ. PEQ. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay. I need to do some more digging on that one. Optimal strategy. The recommended strategy is to pursue express entry and Ontario PNP simultaneously while keeping the Quebec option as a contingency. You know what? So I know, I'm always playing with fire, but as an RCIC, I want to know what other tools my uh my customers would be bringing to the table. And frankly, as a minimum, I've I've encountered quite a few people now that has done this exercise actually, but their understanding is imperfect. So for us as RCICs, we have to be able to say, oh, at least let me confirm a few things. And frankly, there's a good chance that they're basing, like our customers are basing their understanding based on output like this. So I gotta say the output is a little shorter than I thought it would be actually, but it's still not bad. So, anyways, um, I can't obviously do these too many more times, but I can say right now that the license, the OpenAI Deep Research license, the premium license, I think it's I've got the plus license for $20 a month. It's looking like if you're gonna be a practitioner, I don't know. I think that $200 license is there's a solid positive value proposition there. So, anyways, let me know what you think of what I've done. I know I'm probably gonna upset a lot of people, but you know what? If we don't understand what our customers are liable to do, then we're gonna be falling behind ourselves. Anyways, thanks for your time. I'll talk to you soon.